my two burger fans, and today we got a pancake mukbang. Grandpa's not here yet. Oh, you know what? No, Grandpa's not coming, actually. I forgot. Grandpa is not here today. We made these pancakes all by ourselves. Tastes so good. I wonder what that noise is in the background over there. Nice day out. It was windy this morning, but we're all fine. These are really good pancakes. These are so good, I'm plowing through them. I'm almost done, in fact. Who's coming? Wait, Grandpa?
Hello everybody and welcome. Welcome to our breakfast video.
I thought you weren't here today.
Oh, are you serious?
And I finished all my pancakes.
Already? Mm-hmm. Wow, that's pretty good. Well, Dougie doesn't even have any milk. Huh.
I'm going to be right back with a different cup. I have my magic wand over there.
All right, go on.
I'll be back with a different cup.
Well, how is everybody today? Are you watching our breakfast video? Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad you guys are enjoying our videos because we enjoy making the videos. It's a simple breakfast. Yep. Our usual, Dougie slept over. So what do you think he got? Pancakes, toast, butter, and syrup.
And the cup that goes along with the plate.
And a new cup. Wow, look at that.
Now I get to drink from this cup.
Well, first, cheers. Grandpa's coffee. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers.
And Dougie's got his own special little cup. And this is Best Grandpa Cup.
Dougie's race car cup. Dougie's race car cup.
Yep. And I'm going to eat some of the crust because Dougie usually likes it cut up. So I cut it for him, which is okay.
Let me try some.
We eat it.
I'm going to put some syrup on mine.
Mm-hmm. Good? It's delicious. Look what Grandpa's got.
A bagel.
Bagel. I put butter on it today instead of cream cheese. I like both. Today I decided just to put butter on it.
That's why you asked me if I had the bottom or the top.
I wanted to make sure that Dougie had the right one. So. It's so good.
Yep.
What a good breakfast we have. And we didn't even have to leave the house. Nope. Pancakes, Wegmans. Syrup, Wegmans. Toast, the bread and the butter, Wegmans. Bagels, Wegmans.
I just want to look for something down there for when me and Grandpa want to play.
Cream cheese. You guessed it. Wegmans. Milk.
Wegmans.
Coffee.
Wegmans.
Oh, sugar.
Wegmans.
Everything's simple. Grandpa has everything at home.
Yep.
because of the virus, we don't even have to go anywhere. Nope. Sometimes we pick up drive-through, yes, like McDonald's or Burger King, but when Dougie sleeps over, we don't have to leave in the morning. If it's snowing out or raining out, we don't have to go anywhere. Nope. Even though today's a beautiful sunny day, we could, but it's the virus is really bad. It's getting worse, so we have to be really careful. 'Cause Grandpa's old, you know. Dougie doesn't want to give me the virus, and I don't want to give him the virus.
Nope.
So we're very careful. So we eat at home. Grandpa would love to go out to eat like we used to. We used to go to McDonald's and we'd sit there, we'd order our breakfast together.
Oh yeah, look at this bagel.
And our coffee. We usually ate at McDonald's on Saturday mornings. But is it good? Bagels are always good. I keep them frozen in the freezer. And then in the morning, when I turn on the coffee maker, I take out a bagel so it defrosts. And by the time we eat it, it's just right. And Grandpa always has bagels. Always. Now what I'll probably do is, because if the virus gets worse, Grandpa's going to buy probably extra bagels and extra pancakes, so I have them all the time, just in case.
Grandpa's really enjoying his bagel.
I am. I really like it.
Mine's good too.
Yep. We always eat good. See Grandpa's cup.
Cheers.
With Dougie's cup. It's got coffee in it.
Cheers. Cheers. Cheers.
Dougie always gets a little coffee when Grandpa makes coffee.
Completely forgot that I had it too.
Because he's old enough to have coffee.
Yep.
Dougie, when he was 5 years old, Grandpa always gave him just a little bit to
Just
taste
like
it.
a tiny, tiny bit, like on a spoon.
No, a little bit more than that, but now he gets more.
More sooner or later, when I'm a teenager, I got a full cup like Grandpa.
He will. He'll be old enough. Yep, he'll be old enough to have a full cup. But of course, it's up to your parents if they want you to have coffee or not. But it's not going to hurt Dougie. No.
You guys are getting a lot of cream cheese. This is really, really good.
I gave him a little extra today. Do you want the last crust?
Sure.
All right. We don't waste anything.
You thought I was going to put in the cream cheese, didn't you?
Just because Grandpa cuts cuts it off at his slices so he can dunk it, we still eat it afterwards, the crust. Yep. We don't waste anything here.
Nothing.
Nope. We eat good. We eat just right.
We only waste the apple skin out of the apples.
Grandpa peels the apple skins. They taste good. You can eat them. They say you can eat them with the apple skins. But Grandpa, when Dougie gets apples, like last night, he had some apples before we went to bed.
They were good.
I took the peels off. I cut the insides out.
Sometimes I eat apples with the apple skin.
Sure, you can eat them with them on. But Grandpa's always done it that way with apples. I've always peeled them.
My friend in school, he has his apple. He buys an apple. This is the bite he takes. He does this. That big of a bite. And then he says, I ate my apple. I can't tell you how much of the apple I ate. I just told you I ate my apple. He takes about this big of a bite. It's not that big of a bite.
If you're gonna eat the apple, you might as well eat the whole thing. It's good for apples are really good for you. They really are.
Should I get a tiny dessert?
It's up to you. It's your choice.
Let me get a tiny
You
dessert.
ate all your breakfast, so you can. See, we don't have dessert if you don't eat all your meal. Then you can't have a dessert. Nope. But if you eat everything like you're supposed to and don't waste any food, you're allowed to have a dessert, but you can only have one dessert a day. That's it. That's the rule at Grandpa's. You can only have it one time, so you have to make the right choice. Yep. If you want it now or if you want it after with lunchtime. But usually at lunchtime we have yogurt. Yep, we do. Oh,
We got a
Dougie's
lot.
gonna have. He's gonna have something different. He's not gonna have his usual. You know what the usual is, don't you? Grandpa cookies. Look at that. Look what Dougie's. He's got a special lollipop. Grandpa got that from Dougie for Halloween.
And I've never had one of these. This looks like a chewy caramel green
It looks
apple.
like caramel apple pop. Sounds yummy, doesn't it?
Mmm.
How does it taste?
Delicious.
It's really good. Wow. That's good. Yep. Yep. Halloween passed already. We only had, how many trick-or-treaters did you have? Like 3 or 4?
I got a couple, like maybe 4 to 5.
And that was it this year. And Dougie didn't go. He went to the, well, he did go to the next door neighbors. And they gave him a whole bunch of candy.
I got a couple of my friends came over and they took the candy that I got from my neighbors.
By mistake.
But then I told them to put it back and they put it back.
They didn't keep it?
No,
Oh, I thought they did.
it's my candy.
I would have just let them say, all right, go ahead, you can take it. It's all right. But, yeah, Dougie got a special
Then
treat.
Liam came over. He came over. I gave him about this much. Like, this much candy I gave him.
Yep, he gave him a lot.
He's my best trick-or-treater.
But that was it for trick-or-treaters this year. Well, you know, it's... Can I tell you something? They had Halloween parties like they're not supposed to, and guess what happened? They got infected. Yep. That's why, you know...
One of my neighbors, okay, this is my house. This is my across the street neighbor. My across the street neighbor, their neighbors had a big Halloween party with a bunch of kids. Everybody was, well, not even 6 feet apart. They were like this close together. They were going around and getting candy.
I hope they didn't get infected.
Me too.
But, you know, you got to be careful. You can't do things like we used to do things. Not for a while yet. We still have to be careful. It's important.
It's a really good lollipop.
Is it really delicious? Mm-hmm. Wow. I'm glad he liked it. Grandpa probably wouldn't eat that. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I love lollipops. But if I'm going to have a lollipop, like at nighttime if I'm watching TV, that's when I would have it.
A little piece of caramel on my teeth.
Yep. I would be watching TV and eating the lollipop. Because it takes a long time for a lollipop to be finished.
I like it.
Yeah, that's what Grandpa does. I like it too. I let it melt in my mouth. Yep, I don't like to bite it off.
But now we get to increase the video more, right?
Yep, makes a longer video. You get to listen to Grandpa talk a lot. The usual. Grandpa always talks a lot.
You know what this time is for? I don't know where the sign is, but it's time for Grandpa Story Time.
All right, I'll tell you a story. Since Halloween just passed, when Grandpa was small, I had 2 brothers, and the 3 of us would go trick-or-treating, and Grandpa dressed up as something special.
What?
A hobo. Like a bum, if you guys don't know what a hobo is. But I dressed up because we couldn't afford to go buy Halloween costumes, so we made our own. Yep, I put makeup and stuff on my face and looked like a hobo. I wore a hat, and we went trick-or-treating, and we went for like a couple hours. We got so much candy. It was unbelievable. Everybody gave us Halloween candy. trick or treat, trick or treat, trick or treat. But we had so much fun. We really did. We walked for a long time. And then, of course, when we were all done, because the three of us were together,
The green's starting to come off of
yeah,
it.
our mom and dad just let us go by ourselves because it was our neighborhood. It was safe a long time ago when Grandpa was small, like 60 years ago. Yeah, Grandpa's old. So it was safe back then just for the kids to go by themselves. Yep. Nowadays, the mom or dad usually go with them trick-or-treating, or their grandpa or grandma. But back then, we just went trick-or-treating. Then we brought the candy home, and then our mom would check the candy to make sure it was all right. And it was. They were all very nice people. Sometimes we got apples. Yeah, we got apples for Halloween. I loved it. And so, of course, we got a ton of candy. But we had so much fun. So much fun. Well, that was Grandpa's story for this time around.
That was Grandpa's story time.
Hope you guys enjoyed it. I usually come up with a new story every time. Sometimes we skip it.
Every time we do a story.
Yep. But Grandpa remembers stuff from a long time ago.
Let me drink some more milk.
Of course, I forgot a lot of things that I used to do, but maybe next time I'll have another story for you guys.
Another story.
When I was small, and I used to play baseball or ride my bike. But that's another time.
Are you sure?
We'll tell you that story the next time.
Lunch.
Maybe at lunchtime we can tell you a story.
Now this is a green apple candy with chewy caramel. It's a caramel apple pop, and it's a Tootsie. That's it. It's a Tootsie Pop. The Tootsie company made this.
Dougie's mom bought those, and she made bags for everybody for Halloween, but hardly anybody showed up. That's why we had so much left over.
Yeah.
Grandpa got 2 of them, 2 bags. I ate the M&Ms.
I was thinking of getting the trolley bag, the miniature gummy worms, but then I'd never tried this, so I wanted to see how this would taste. So
You gotta try different things. I tell Dougie all the time. You got to.
this is heck of good.
I'm glad. See? You didn't even know you liked it, did you?
Mm-mm.
How do you know? So when your mom or dad give you something that's different or new, try it. What do you have to lose? Nothing. It's like Dougie with ziti. He loves ziti. But he didn't like it a long time ago, but ziti is good. It's just noodles with sauce. Oh, it's so delicious. And if you fry up the hamburger and put in hamburger meat with it, it's really, really, really good. It's delish. I'm telling you.
Let's do another Grandpa story time while I eat my lollipop.
You want another one? All right, let's do another story.
Here's another Grandpa story time.
Well, I remember when Grandpa was small, of course, like 60 years ago. In fact, if you remember from our earlier story, Grandpa's parents, they bought the 3 of us bicycles. Yep. Oh, it was so special. I remember mine was blue bike. And we would go riding all through the neighborhood and to the playground area where they played baseball. And we would just ride our bicycles up and down the street. It was so much fun. And Grandpa used to like to go as fast as I can because I learned how to ride my bicycle. I knew how to ride. Yep. And it got us fresh air and exercise. Back then, I didn't know it was good for me to do that, but I realize it now. Yep.
I learned how to ride my bike in 30 minutes.
He did a good job. Yep. So, Grandpa and his 2 brothers, we would ride our bicycles all over the place. Until, of course, it was time to come home, because we had a rule that there was a certain time that we had to be home, our mom and dad. Oh, man, Grandpa's dad, he worked a lot. So it was mainly my mom who took care of us, because my dad worked 2 jobs. Yep. But it was a rule. Number 1, you had to be home to eat dinner, because we always ate together. And number 2, when it was time to come home, because it was time for 3 of us, we couldn't break that that rule, because we had to be home, because we had to take baths. Yep. Oh, and we always did our homework right after school. Or we couldn't go ride our bike or go someplace before dinner. Always had to do our homework first. Yep. Then you can go play. And that's what we did. So we rode our bicycles. And then when we got home, time to take a bath. I think we watched a little TV, but I can't remember for sure. But we had toys too. And then it was bedtime because we had school the next day. So that was Grandpa's story.
This has been the second Grandpa story time.
Well, this is an awful long video. So, how many minutes is it already, Dougie?
21.
21 minutes.
It's a long video.
And Dougie still has his lollipop that isn't finished.
It's almost done. It's getting closer.
So we'll keep talking. So, now you guys realize that after we eat breakfast and we finish our video, Grandpa has to clean up. We always clean up after everything. Whether we're playing or whether
we're eating.
We always do. You have to clean up because...
Guys, look what I found. A hole was just made on my lollipop.
Because if you don't clean up, then you got a mess before you can do something again. It's just like playing with a toy or a game or something. When you're finished, put it away. Clean up. Don't leave a mess. What if you wanted to play another game? Well, now you got to clean up first. If you take care of everything right away, you don't have to worry about where or how you're going to play again. All you have to decide is what you're going to play. And that's easy. And Dougie and Grandpa, once we run out of the ideas, you know what we do? Dougie brings a scooter over and we go for a scooter ride, and Grandpa walks, and then we meet and we think about different things we might want to do.
Speaking of that, when we're done with this, we might do that.
We just might. Yes. So we go for a walk, and it's still beautiful outside. It's really nice. Yes. And it gives us exercise and fresh air, because Grandpa really should be walking a lot. It's good for me. And Dougie could use some exercise, and we think of something to do next.
Yep.
And that's probably what we're going to do, because we've already done a couple things. I've watched Dougie play on his tablet. We've played a game, and now we're eating breakfast. So
I haven't even finished my lollipop, but now you can see the green is really starting to bloom on there now.
It really is. It's amazing, isn't it? I wonder, I've always thought about how they make them. I'm sure they have machines that make these, but...
The Tootsie Pops, you know the Tootsie Pops where you get to the end and then you get some gum?
Yep, I do.
I had a Tootsie Pop and I got to the end and then I got a Tootsie Roll, a couple Tootsie, like a little bit of that chocolate Tootsie Roll.
Wow.
Instead of gum.
Amazing how they can do these things,
What they do is they make a lollipop, then cover it in caramel.
Sounds easy. I'm going to have some more coffee. What a nice day. It's Saturday. Grandpa doesn't have to work. Dougie doesn't have school. But when Dougie gets home, guess what he's got to do first?
Homework.
He's got to get his homework done before, if he wants to come over to Grandpa's Sunday morning for a few hours. It's a rule that we have. We follow rules. If the homework's not done, guess what?
Look at the green now. The green's everywhere now.
You can't come over. Nope. But you don't never want to wait until the last second to get things done.
I can now see the other part of the popsicle thing and the bottom thing. You see it? You see it? You see it right there? You should see it now.
We see it.
Little circle thing.
Yep. So pretty soon here we're almost done with our video. And then Dougie will upload it. And then you guys will get a chance to watch the video. And I hope you guys enjoy it. Just as much as we enjoy making the video for you guys. It's really simple. We don't do anything, we do it to have you guys have something to do. But because it's nice out today, you guys should get outside for a little while. Because pretty soon it's gonna be super cold and the snow is coming. It's wintertime is coming pretty soon, and we won't be able to go out much unless, of course, you go sled riding or make a snowman. I remember last year I took Dougie sledding. He enjoyed it, didn't you, Dougie?
Yeah, I want to go again.
We probably will, because it's not far from Grandpa's.
Now look at the green.
Yep. You can go sled riding. You don't have to stay long. I know it's super cold, but you got to wear a hat and gloves and winter coat, and you got to dress right and boots. Yep, and you go. Enjoy yourself. This is the time. You guys are young. You guys should enjoy the outside. Enjoy playing. A lot of things. Yep. So you guys just eat a good breakfast, watch the video.
Now you definitely can see the rest of the white stuff.
Watch Dougie's lollipop. He's almost done. It's taking a long time, isn't it? That's all right. Yeah, we have all day today. Dougie doesn't have to be home until after 4 o'clock today. So we don't have to rush. We don't. We still have time to do other things. And we're probably going to have lunch today, because usually when he stays on Saturday, we eat lunch, because we get hungry about 1 o'clock. That's a good time for lunch for us. Yep. And Dougie will probably have Grandpa cookies that day.
That time, you mean?
Yep. I have a funny feeling, but...
This is starting to get a little bit sour. Because it is...
Is it a sour one?
Oh, it's green apple, but green apples do taste a little bit sour.
They do. Grandpa doesn't really like green apples that much because they are sour.
Okay, look at this side. Look how much green there is now.
Grandpa likes Red Delicious.
Look, it's a little Hulk. Look, you see the Hulk. You see the green stuff is the body, and then the brown stuff is the pants, and then the brown stuff on top is the hair.
Maybe. But I like Red Delicious apples or Cortland apples. They're sweet and they're juicy. Grandpa has apples usually every night when I'm watching TV. Yep.
I got some caramel.
They do. Apples are good. Grandpa eats,
some coffee?
guess what? Grandpa eats bananas for lunchtime. Every day. Every single day.
Every single day.
And last night, Dougie, if you guys watched our video, Dougie I said, always save a banana. Try to save a banana for Dougie. Yep.
That hole that was there is now gone. You can kind of see it in the little crater.
Did you have Grandpa cookies last night? He did. You guys should have seen that in the video if you watched our last video. Of course, Dougie will tell you how to watch all the videos, and if you want to be
at the very end,
like notified and all that stuff. He does all that stuff. Grandpa doesn't know how to do any of that.
Okay, now you gotta definitely see it if you still don't see it.
I think they see it.
Because now the top of caramel is almost gone. Remember when it was fully caramel and now it's just green now?
I do. They do. Oh, I tell you. What a nice day today's going to be. Our tummies are full. Yep, we ate a good breakfast. We did a video for you guys.
I can't get my teeth out.
Go on, finish your lollipop.
I can't get my teeth out.
Because Grandpa's got to go clean up. You got to be careful with lollipops when you bite them and in your teeth. I know you guys have strong teeth, but you got to be careful. But it sounds like this was a very delicious lollipop.
It is.
That's what that's good.
Fun fact: if you don't have a lollipop, it makes your mouth drool. Look. You saw when I was over here, I drooled a little right here.
I remember when Grandpa was small, I ate lollipops. But I can't, we didn't have the fancy ones like they have now. We
If you
just,
still don't see it, you gotta see it now. You definitely have to see it.
we just had like regular lollipops, like green lollipops or orange or red. We didn't have all the fancy stuff.
Like caramel apple.
Nope. I don't remember any of that stuff. I don't think we had it back then. But, times have changed.
I can't wait to get a candy apple. I want those again.
Oh, those are delicious. You guys know what those are? Those are apples that they dip in the red sticky stuff. I don't know exactly what it's called, but
Red sticky stuff. Now you gotta see it. You have to see it.
but then you bite the apple and it tastes so good. The
Or you can
outside-
lick it.
Yep, you can. But eventually you'll have to bite it. Yep. And it gets all over your hands. Oh, what a mess.
But it's so good.
But it is good. But they only have certain times of the year. You have to go like to a farm market where they have apples for sale. They make them, or carnivals or festivals. But they didn't have those carnivals or festivals this year because of the virus, so you couldn't get them. But maybe next year, we'll see.
Not even the size of what it used to be.
Yeah. I don't know. I wish Grandpa knew, but I don't know what's going to happen next summer. I'm hoping that they have a vaccine so we can start doing a few things. Like we really miss our festival. We used to go up here to the festival. They have so many rides, and we'd walk around, and Grandpa would go on the rides with Dougie. And we would eat there. They had delicious cheeseburgers. They were really good.
A piece of the lollipop.
Or you can buy sausage or hot dogs.
It's cracked now.
I don't know why, but they tasted delicious at these festivals. It was so good. And they had French fries and drinks. It was really. They usually drew a lot of people. A lot of people went to these. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. People would park their cars and then walk to the festival. And, it was so nice. And I think it was like $20 for all the rides you want, between 1 and 5 or something like that. And Dougie went on so many rides, it was unbelievable. Unbelievable the amount. And of course, Grandpa would go on some of them. Yep. And he would walk through the haunted house, or what was that? Do you remember what that was called?
It wasn't a haunted house.
What was it?
We'd go through this area, and then there'd just be these colors that go around, and it feels like you're going upside down.
Oh, yeah. And Dougie went on that maybe 50 times. He kept going in, getting out, going back in. Going in, coming back out, going back in. So many times. Unbelievable. But he loved it, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
He had fun. And his mom and dad would come, and sometimes we would run into people that we knew. Yep. A lot of people enjoyed festivals. It was a nice time out for the family.
We've only got 4 minutes.
Oh, you got to finish up, Dougie. You got to finish up your lollipop.
Don't
here.
worry, it's almost done.
I hope you guys don't mind that it was such a long video today, but Dougie decided to have a lollipop, and it takes time to eat it. So, it is what it is. He's almost done. And we're almost running out of time. So, and Dougie still has to do his ending, so he can let you guys know about the notifications.
Ooh, this is really
and
sour
everything
sometimes.
else. Well, finish it up, Dougie, so you can go rinse your hands then before you touch the tablet. I sure do hope everybody enjoyed our video today, because we definitely enjoyed sharing it with you. We really did. We always do. We like to share things with people. Yep. Because we know how tough it is sometimes with nothing to do.
If you still don't see the white part, you gotta see it. You just have to.
All right, finish it up, Dougie, because we're almost out of time. So, we had a good breakfast.
Yeah.
Delicious breakfast. And I think next time the lollipop will be eating not on the video because it takes too long. But, hey, that's all right. I hope you guys don't get too bored just listening to Grandpa talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. But somebody has to talk while Dougie's eating his lollipop, right? Look, it's almost done. Yeah, and we're almost out of time. So you have to go rinse your hands real quick, Dougie, so you can do the ending, and I'll keep talking because then Dougie has just enough time to do the ending of the video because we're almost out of time. So, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video and watch it and let Dougie know how you liked it. Yep. And, you know, because we keep doing them, whether a lot of people watch it or just a few. It doesn't matter to us. No. But Grandpa is going to go clean up, wash the dishes, and Dougie will end the video with you guys, all right? And we'll see you next time when we do another video. See ya.
Excuse me. Make sure to like and subscribe, turn on post notifications so you can get notified when I make a new video. You know what, I'm going to add to this. This is going to be my new one. That was my old one. My new one is make sure to like and subscribe. Click the bell to get post notifications so you can get notified when I make a new video. Later.